Hello and good morning, or whatever time it is that you're joining me. Welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology with just a little bit of astrology for these dailies. Today, so this reading is for July 24th. I actually do them the day before and then release them, have them scheduled for midnight. So I'm doing this on Sunday, but the aspects going on for July 24th, Monday, are the moon's in Libra, pushing its way towards the south node. And so that means there's going to be some bridge to connect with the past, with the wisdom of the past, in order for healing, I think. Healing and maybe bringing in new relationships. The moon can bring in family issues as well. But the moon is also opposing Chiron as it makes its way towards the south node. So that can bring through our deepest wounding, which brings us through eventually to finding our deepest gifts, our greatest gifts. So if any of you out there are born in the later 70s, not later, more like mid to late 70s, you might be having your Chiron return if you're approaching 50, 51. So if that's the case, hit me up for an astrology reading so we can look at that, and many other things. So yeah, but anyway, with Chiron and Aries, it has to do with believing how much you matter. It has to do with not abandoning yourself, and it has everything to do with being present with yourself as you move forward, but not impulsively, right? Okay, so the cards we have, you can see, of course, with the High Priestess reversed, the Prince of Swords, Page of Swords reversed, and then the Five of Wands. So with our High Priestess reversed, there could be some self-doubt coming through to heal. There could be some secrets that might come through from the past that are, needing to heal. Now, there's a difference between secrets and privacy. Every human being deserves, their privacy. There's no reason to feel like you have to be 100% transparent with everyone, because, not everyone's trustworthy. Only those that your heart is safe with, is it appropriate to reveal what's going on the deepest levels. So somebody might reveal their secrets to you, or something that's coming through because they trust you. And if that's the case, hold that dearly in your heart, which I'm sure you would. Now, sometimes when the High Priestess comes through in the reverse position, there can be some self-betrayal that's healing, which actually that probably is the key to all healing, is that we negate or give away, we forget to see the best in ourselves. So that might be what's coming up, where you didn't trust yourself in the past, but now you're working on healing that, or the healing is coming through. So try to let go of your self-doubt. If somebody is trying to pull the wool over your eyes, just know that they're coming from some hidden agenda, and if you can kind of sniff that out, then you'll understand what's going on. Or maybe you'll know to just walk away. With the Page of Swords reversed, goodness, if this is something politically, it wouldn't surprise me at all, because this could be some, bad news that comes out. This is like whistleblower energy here, politically. But personally, our Page of Swords can, when it's reversed, it can be, somebody that's playing mind games with you. It can be somebody who's, head games, or someone who says, yeah, I'll do it, I'll help, or I'll whatever, I'll do that job you paid me for, or whatever, and then they don't. You know what I mean? So there can be manipulation that comes through. It can also be a legal problem sometimes, you know, a little bit of a legal issue. That's why I was thinking, ooh, you know, politically, yeah, this could be another indictment that comes through. Let's hope that's what it is. And then for some of you, you guys just please remember every day. I probably should say this every day, but you guys know I would forget. Oftentimes these cards won't have anything to do with you or your day, but it'll just be a lesson as to meanings. So yeah, and then just so that you know that, of course, all the pages are of the earth element, and then whatever element, in this case, swords, that's why I have, you know, like earth and air. If it were cups, it would be, you know, water and, earth and water. So, yeah, so there's that. And then you can see that she's ruled by, the high priestess is ruled by the moon, which also rules Cancer. So, yeah, so again, trusting your feelings. Okay, so now with the Five of Wands, it can be our card which has to do with struggle. And I always, you know, like to myself, when I'm feeling like I'm in struggle, I have to stop and go, oh, come on, you're doing it again. And it's because you guys know I'm famous for doing things the hard way. I've revealed that before. It's my remembering that all I really need to do is just open my heart to all aspects of life, and especially to myself, and not, you know, leave out any part of my humanity in my daily tasks. You know, there's no need to push. There's, with some other aspects this could, you know, bring through is fun and games. This can be playing games. Now, this all could be, if it's a political take, this could all definitely be secrets coming out. And people are just playing games, you know, GOP, like trying to expunge Trump's two impeachments. That's not a thing. In the Constitution, there is nothing to support a lawsuit like that, or even an investigation. So they're just, you know, trying to play the big stick game, which we all know what that means, right? Means a bunch of little sticks that need to grow up. So, but if this is personally, what I like to give myself as a general rule for this card is that I am learning, because you go with Saturn and Leo, some type of a mantra around an affirmation or a mantra, you know, saying that I am learning to master keeping my heart open to all aspects of myself. The only struggle we should really be having in life is just to keep our heart open and then surrender with it and just keep doing our work, doing our job, keeping our, you know what I mean? Even if you're doing something silly, like probably most people don't do anymore, but you have to like iron or something, like iron a piece of clothing. I refuse to myself, but yeah, I might for someone else who really, really wanted it done. Something like that I don't like doing at all, if I remind myself to love the process, it just shifts the energy. It completely shifts the energy. But I might first try to talk them out of it. So it could be a day like that. If fun and games would be great, outdoor games especially, if the weather permits. But it could be also, with the moon especially, indoor games of like, you know, what is that? There's that Clue, you know, mystery type of game, spy games, things like that with younger kids. And because mind games that rule this card, and this, you know, this card being recreation and games, this could all be really, you know, or card games where you have to keep your poker face, something like that. This would be an awesome day for that. So, yeah. That's it. Well, anyway, let me know how it goes for you, what the day was like. Okay, bye.